Hi everyone, and welcome to Amazing Sharks. Okay, so as I've been promoting in my videos, I am planning on starting a charity that is devoted to helping sharks and preventing shark finning once and for all. So this video is just to spell out my plan and my idea because friends who have explained my purpose to say I need a timestamp on it. So this is going to be my timestamp. So my plan entails a few things. First of all, this is the United States regulations regarding animal creation with animal DNA. Transgenic animals have genetically modified DNA. Animals are different from plants in a variety of ways, biology, life cycles, or potential environmental impacts. GM plants and animals were being developed around the same time, but due to the complexity of their biology and inefficiency with laboratory equipment use, their appearance in the market was delayed. There are 6 categories that genetically engineered animals are approved for. Used for biomedical research, to develop innovative kinds of fish for environmental monitoring, to produce proteins that humans lack, used for investigating and finding cures for diseases, used to create manufacturing products for industry use, and used for improving food quality. Now, the last 2 are the reasons for my creation. So I plan to earn enough money to create a charity that focuses on nothing but sharks. And the start is an end to shark finning. So with this charity, I will use the funds to purchase a lake and fence it off. This will be a several-mile lake so that the animals have plenty of room. Then I will hire a geneticist. The scientist will create a new type of shark. This shark will have a bull shark gene that allows it to survive in fresh water so it can live in the lake. Probably toss in some nurse shark or sand tiger shark genes to make them more docile just in case they somehow do escape. Something to make them smaller and increase reproductive rate and makes them sexually mature faster. The shark will be bred mercury-free, so it'll be safe for consumption. So then we will release a viable population into the lake and let them breed out. I say 10 to 20 years if we can release 25 males and 25 females at the minimum. So we let these sharks do their thing for a while, and we could feed them regularly by stocking the lake with fish that are overpopulating other lakes, the ones that are invasive species, such as the carp problem they're having in several different lakes. We catch a bunch of these guys. We restock the lake as needed. Then, of course, we would have staff on hand 24/7 to monitor everything. The shark would then be humanely butchered without fully eliminating it from the water so we could keep a sustainable population for later use. All the items of it will be used, from the teeth to the liver to the skin and the meat. The fins can then be sold to these Oriental countries at a cheaper price than what they are paying for illegal fins from fishermen. So I know this is kind of a controversial thing. To help prevent that controversy from evolving into something that's going to be problemsome, why do we need to save sharks and what purpose do they serve? Our oceans need someone to do the cleanup work. If we got rid of all the flies in the world, we would be overrun with refuse. Flies annoy us, right? But they serve a purpose. They clean up the mess of dead animals and refuse. Sharks are a minor nuisance to humans as well. They accidentally bite us when they're trying to see if we are food. Now you might say, well, that's minor to someone who's not been bitten, maybe, but many times bitten people become shark advocates. Now we understand if it's a 20-foot shark who bites you, you're going to retain some damage. There's no getting around that. However, do you see people wanting to exterminate our bears or cougars or wolves just because they sometimes attack people? We understand they are vital to our ecosystem. We understand we need them to survive. We need our sharks as well. Without our sharks, our oceans would be full of weak or dead animals. Sharks keep the dead and weak animals gone. Imagine if all of our fish were sickly or weak because sharks did not weed out the genetics and let the strong live and kill off the weak. Our oceans would suffer. The fish who perform such important tasks as cleaning our coral will all be too weak to do their jobs. The populations would decline and all of our fish would die off. Sharks are immune to heavy metal poisoning. What if we can somehow use that factor to help people? All of this matters, and that is why it is so important that we actually do something to save our animals, you guys. We have got to save our sharks, because without them, our oceans are going to die. Now, as always, I invite you guys to please stay tuned for next week's video, which we will do on the goblin sharks. And again, if there's a type of shark subject, or if you're interested in learning about a specific type of shark, please leave a comment and what you'd like to hear about. All right, thank you for listening. Have an amazing day, and thank you for tuning into this week's video. We will see you next week with goblin sharks.